Alright, hello there fellow ameliorators, welcome to another video. I think this will be my last Dead by Daylight video, and this is the last killer that I have. So this will definitely be the last Adept video. Later on I ended up getting the Platinum, and I had my fill and was tired of waiting around for 10 minutes to get any other survivor matches. So all that to say that, yeah, I think I'm kind of done playing Dead by Daylight for a little while. But anyway, so this is Gunslinger Adept video rank 11. Yeah, at this point, everyone has been hooked at least once. And you can see that 4 of the gens have already been completed. So we're quite well into the round at this point. And I'll share with you a couple things that I've learned in my process of getting to Adept Deathslinger. So she had Decisive Strike. But now I don't have to worry about that anymore, so that's good. Some people think they're being slick. So yeah, I'll share with you some things that I had learned, either on my way to get Adept, or between getting this video and the next one. Yeah, so this is like my 29th attempt of trying to get Adept Deathslinger. Sometimes, I guess with some easier killers you can, or if you're at higher ranks, then you can get better luck, or it doesn't take so much work. But I think I had a lot of bad luck on match pairing, or just getting large maps. But this one here, the meatpacking plant, square footage wise is about the same for most of the other maps, but since it's 2 stories, you can cover a lot of distance really quickly, be able to hover over all the gens, find whatever's getting done. And so yeah, this is a nice small map. Yeah, sometimes it's just, like I was saying, you have to get lucky with where your gens are being placed, where your hexes are placed, getting good luck with matchmaking, getting a good map. Sometimes I would get a smaller map, but there would be a lot of obstacles, like the Memorial. I don't think that one's a huge map. I don't remember exactly, but too many windows. Although as Deathslinger, that's okay, because you can still grab them and wheel them into the window and you can hit them. Yeah, sometimes I got pretty close, but maybe I left someone on the floor and they ended up dying. Because I guess I'm not as good as I thought I would be in being able to listen for, you know, their cries on the ground, or to be able to follow a blood trail. So that happened a couple rounds. So to counteract that, instead of, I mean, it's good to be able to apply pressure. So if a survivor's on the ground, they're no longer a threat, they're no longer doing gens, they're no longer helping anyone. So it's, in general, a good idea to leave a survivor on the ground if there's another person nearby that you can hit. But yeah, I would... And someone just broke my hex, which means I can see everyone. I should have been able to see the auras of people. That's why I turned around. But I don't think I saw any auras just then. Alright, so that's one done. So that's good. Yeah, so to counteract that, I just kind of stopped leaving people on the ground if... So that's easy. Something else. I would sometimes get penalized for being in close proximity to a hook. So what would happen is if I had two people that got downed pretty close to each other, I would pick up one, put it on a hook, and while I'm still in that area picking up... Oh, good. So that's 2 sacrifices. While I'm in that area picking up the second survivor on the ground, I would get penalized. So find a way around that. Or just take one of the survivors, immediately go away to a faraway hook, and then come back. So yeah, I'm there checking the gens. Patrolling to see if I can hear anything. Or the other things that happened that would kind of cut me short just a little bit of getting the malicious killer, which is what you need for the Adept, is if they did gens too fast. Say if they... Seeing if someone was in the area. If they did enough of them, like within the first 9 minutes, I think is the criteria. So just try to delay their progress of gens as much as you can. Some other things that I learned about Gunslinger. At first I wanted to try to be a good shot, you know, playing Call of Duty with friends or whatever. You have this idea in your head that you're decent with your aim, but I don't know, I guess maybe I'm not as skilled as I think I am. So after a while I only started taking shots that I know I could make, or if I was desperate. So yeah, kind of limiting. And also if you do a little combo, find them. Yeah, I know she couldn't have gone too far. If you're in a chase and you smack a survivor, then they have to be in close proximity, so then it's easy to shoot them immediately, reel them in, and get your second hit. So it's kind of like a 2-for-1 combo if they aren't able to vault away or run away. So it's kind of good to hold your shot for that kind of situation. Hit, harpoon, reel, hit again. And then they're on the floor real quick. Yeah, so those are all my tips for you. Whew. Yeah, a couple times also, just the last person would get lucky and find the hatch, which is always a bummer. You put in all this work, you are about to get malicious, and you're cut just short. So I'm happy here to find it before the survivor. The next video that I will do, which will probably be the last in my Dead by Daylight series, will be some... So now I'm going to patrol the doors. To show you some of my statistical analyses of matches that I've played. I have some stuff like matchmaking. If I can pull her off, then she doesn't have a choice. So matchmaking and how much it typically costs. So she knows the only way out is through the door, but I know that she doesn't have enough time. So I grab her, and that's pretty much it. How much each level costs. And I also have some random perk builds that I thought were fun. So I'll share that with you guys. It's all on Google Sheets, and I'll try to make it available to copy if that is something interesting to you. Yeah. So that's Adept. I'll share with you some fun facts for the video. If you have ever tried to update your license or to do anything at the DMV, it takes a long, long time. So something my dad suggested to me, which I didn't know was available, but it helped out a lot, was going to the DMV site online and requesting an appointment. I didn't even know that was, a thing, a possibility to do, but if you do that, then it only takes like 5 minutes of waiting and you get put in right ahead instead of sitting around waiting for your number to be called after like 50 minutes. So I thought that was cool. And the last thing, if you have been getting more bad dreams than usual, then I would suggest lowering your thermostat, because being too warm when you sleep can lead to having more nightmares. So keep that in mind. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope everyone's staying safe, and remember that love breaks the cycle of hate. Bye!